I'm flying from Detroit John Wayne to the Chicago with Boeing 737. We are top of the Chicago city, and we are like 40 nautical mile to the top of the descent. Basically we're gonna pass. This should be airport somewhere. We're passing through the airport. Yeah, this is the airport. Just should be in front of me somewhere down. If I can see the runway, I think we passed. Yeah, this is the airport. This is one of the runways. But basically now we're gonna have a right turn, and then we're gonna fly downwind of the runway like that, and then we turn to the 093 for approaching on ILS on 10 left. So yeah, so now we are getting the direction of downwind. I'm not going to use VNAV, so I'm gonna descend to 2500, which gonna be on my approach on Vegas to 703 DME to the runway. So I'm gonna start descent by rate of the 850 per minute as calculated if I fly by 240. So as I have 30 nautical miles above the distance, we still continue to that, but I start to reduce the speed from this one to 240 before I start the descent, because when you start descent you're gonna increase up the speed. So my speed started descent. I have 26 nautical miles. Now we're gonna get a little bit to the left to catch the UR. Now we are top of the great Chicago city. And very close to 240. Basically I fly by lateral deviation, LNAV, and my final course gonna be 093, which I put on that. So basically this here at like 40 nautical miles from now, we're gonna have turning to the, I think gonna search somehow should be the runways. Different airport. Now I am at 234. Basically I gonna fix for 2500. My final catching ILS altitude. I prefer a little lower, but before we get in 2500, I'm gonna be at deepness, which my transition at 9000 here, and then at RSIST, which is here at 9000, also 8 and 765 to the runway. So I have like 40 nautical miles to the top of the descent. You see now different airport. If I put here on airport, I can see which airport is the one that I'm seeing. Is this one. See? want to concentrate for that. I have like 12 nautical miles to top of the descent to start the descent. Now we see at 11. I'm gonna turn into the left to the Gipness. Gipness, I should be at 9,000. It's gonna be here. I try to start my descent by the rate of the 600 now, to see if I get in Gipness at 9,000. If I pass much lower, I'm gonna change the rate of this descent, because I descend a little earlier, so 600 is good. Basically, if I was 240, I'm gonna be like 800. Since I start the descent, I go to the legs. I should be at 14,000 actually. Okay, I'll change that to 9,000. Okay. I look if I will be at 14,367 at Gipness. Already I'm at 19,000, and I have like 23 nautical miles, which sure are gonna be there. I see this light sometime alarming because it shows I was under the glide slope, which is because we are in downwind. So we start descending with a rate of 600. I keep same rate. To see if it's matching my now I am higher than the glide slope. I want to see if I'm matching the rate of descent. It will be matched with my rate of descent. I'm gonna have 240, 240, 240. So we keep the speed by 240 as flight plan. The thing is important. I should be already set at 11.10 for ILS. Turn the light on. We're gonna be at 10,000 on the QNH to 9.92. Barometric 680, my minimum. Which I put at 700. Set. Pack are on. I'm gonna start APU bleed. And I turn on the APU as well. This is a most crucial time to see if I'm gonna have the right turn or the plane gonna fly direct, which normally I have this problem. On lateral deviation. If I will not gonna turn, I'm gonna make direct to ILS. Yeah, we start the turn. So basically now we are on the right path. This was very important, this turn. I was really wanted sure I gonna have this turn. Artist, I should be at 9,000. So now I increase, gonna be at 18 nautical mile to be 9,000. Right, I'm 16,000. So I gonna increase descent rate. So basically I'm not going to use VNAV, we skip LNAV and we keep a speed. And I put the course also on 93. So we are turning toward the artist, to the right wing. I should be at 9,000, already I'm at 500. We have 17 nautical mile. I have almost 6,000 feet more to descend. I increase a little bit my descent rate. To be sure I will be here at 9,000. If I be lower or higher, basically I will change the rate of the descent. For now I'm at 14,000, just I'm watching that, and we are getting top of the cloud, and that's gonna be early morning landing. Still we are at 240. I have 12 nautical mile at 1300. A spoiler is R. I will go out the QNH. So I have 1.1 nautical mile 4 minutes for 9,000. So basically I have 3000 more to descend. So with this rate is a lot, because at 3 minutes I gonna be, so I need 4 minutes and 1000 per minute. I'm basically very close. I am at 11,000, and in 2 minutes I'm gonna be, I think I should make it a little bit more my rate of descent. In 2 minutes I'm gonna be at 9. Yeah, I'm okay. 1 minute. I should do a little bit more. To be at 9,000 at all the 8,000. So basically I am higher than glide slope. See here. So, and that's a runway. Increase the speed to 200. I dramatically increase the rate of descent because I'm higher than glide slope. I am very high. I am going to catch it. Now I'm gonna put on glide slope and I activate the approach. The only thing now is a problem is my high speed. No, I cannot move this spoiler down. This helps me to reduce speed. Basically, that's a way to reduce my speed. More flap. It's good. 211. So I think we're gonna get right landing, since the speed is dropping. Spoiler R. Now we are going to land. So we managed speed, a spoiler arm. Two red lights, two white lights, means we are okay. Rate of descent 850, exact. The thing should be at 160. I keep it at 160 for now.
1000.
I keep it at 155.
Minimums.
My flap is full. Still two red, two white. Chicago, Owari.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And that is the landing on ILS on Wari. Very smooth landing. I control the plane without using VNAV, only NLAV, and I managed it. So this shows I start to really learn how to work on the Boeing 737-800 Zibo mode. find our way to the gate. And I'm gonna go on this one. Yeah, very perfect parking. Almost. I'm gonna put the flap up. I'm gonna put back the spoiler. So basically we're gonna we turn on APU already, so we put on APU generator and we turn off. We turn off the generator of airplane. Later on, fuel pump off, hydraulic off, prop off, packs off, APU generator engine bleed off, external power on, yaw damper off, right off. Okay, standby power off, and external power off, and battery off. It was complete landing procedure and shut down the plane and ready to go. Landing on ILS on Chicago airport from 1 hour 15-minute flight from John Way Detroit airport.